Hi guys, excuse my hair. It's been a day. My room is like cold but like hot at the same time, and I don't know. And I've been like using a fan because like whenever I play the guitar, my palms start to sweat. I don't know if anyone's watching, but anyways, hi, if you are, thank you for watching. I'm Sophia if you don't know me. I'm a Latina, and I go to Wake Forest University, and that's all the info I'm going to give. It's been a while since I posted on here. I apologize. I posted on my story that I was gonna take YouTube seriously and like, you know, I was gonna post and do all that stuff, and I just didn't. Once school started, I completely forgot. And honestly, I didn't even have any like hard courses last semester. They were pretty easy to handle. I had a writing class, Rhetorics of Music. If you are a Wake Forest student or are going to Wake Forest and you need a writing seminar class, I really suggest Rhetorics of Music with Dr. Smith. He is awesome. Took Psychology 151 with Dr. Verbeck. For those, I'm just gonna say the courses. I'm gonna stop like saying teachers' names because like you guys might not know. But yeah, I took Psychology, then Western Music class, and then French, and all of these fulfill the divisional requirements. So I'm like trying to get my divisional requirements out the way so that I can start taking my science classes. So yeah, as you just heard, I didn't have any science classes really. Psychology, science for me is like biology, chemistry, biochemistry, physics, and that's science to me. Psychology, yes it is, but it was not as tough, if that makes sense. Yet I still forgot about YouTube. I didn't forget about my music. I love music so much. I will never forget about music, but it's sometimes like you just have to like put your time on other things, which is so, like, it can be hard for me. More into like a deep conversation that I won't have. So as you guys just heard, like school is very time consuming, and I don't think anyone really knows, but I want to be a PA, a physician assistant. I really like the medical field, so I pray to God that I do get accepted into PA school, and I know that's like 3 years away, but I hope I do good enough to be able to go. I'm saying a lot. But yeah, so as I said, yes, I do want to be a PA. Was that my first dream though? No. So I have a little short story. I don't want to say ex-pastors. I still feel like they're my pastors because I kind of grew up with them.
Hi. Alright, so I'm editing here. At this point when I took this video, which was I think was last year, they were not my pastors anymore, but I still consider them pastors like I explained. But they're literally my pastors again. So I'm speaking in the future.
My ex-pastor's wife, she asked me one time, like they're kind of old school, so she asked me one time what I wanted to be when I grew up, and I told her I wanted to be a performer and I wanted to do music and write music and sing, and that was my thing, like that's what I wanted to do. And we were at a McDonald's and I was, you know, having the time of life, my Happy Meal, and you know, talking about what I wanted to do and thought that people actually cared. That sounded so wrong. They did care. They really did care. It's not that they didn't care. Anyways, let me finish it. So yeah, I told her that I wanted to be a performer, and she told me, really, that's what you want to do? You know, it's really hard to like be a musician now. Like it's not a really stable job. You know, you need to have something more stable. And so I told her that my second plan, and this was totally made up at the moment, was that I wanted to go to the medical field. I wanted to get into the medical field and I wanted to be a doctor. And so her sons are actually doctors too, and so she knows how it is to like have children that go into the medical field, and she said that requires a lot of school. It takes a lot of time. And so I was just like, in my head, I was like, oh no, like I need to say something that pleases her. And at this time, I was like, I want to say I was 12 or 11 years old, and I was telling her this, you know. So in my head, I was like, I have to tell her something that will please her, like oh my gosh, like I don't know, you know. Ever since we had that conversation, I've always thought, okay, no, I can't do music because music is hard. And it is. She was not wrong. It is really hard to like make it big with music because there are so many talented people in the world. Like, what is so special about me? You know, like that's like what I thought whenever she said that. And I still think that sometimes, but I don't want to like completely crush that down. You know what I mean? If it's God's will, it's God's will. That's why now I've thought about it more seriously about what I want to do, and that's PA school and becoming a PA, and woo, yay! Like I'm proud of that I'm able to go to Wake Forest because their medical field is awesome. I'm proud to be a college student and have the opportunity to go to college, and I want to take advantage of it. And so I do plan to like minor in music, but major in like biochemistry and stuff.
So I did a thing.
During like the summer, every time I have a school break, I always like dig into writing or performing something or making videos for me, just so that I know that I'm not done with music. And I don't want to be. I'm not gonna ever be done with music. I will be a musician before anything. Of course, like I'm gonna be a worshiper and stuff like that, but I mean, like, you know what I mean, like, you know, like, okay, like career-wise, but realistically, I have to think about my future and like how am I gonna support myself, and if I do have a family, like how am I gonna support my family. And like if I could, I would go into music, and you know, I would just think about myself, but also like it could be hard, and I have certain dreams that I want to accomplish for my family. Like, they're personal, so I'm not gonna say them, but like just stuff that I want to accomplish, and I feel like if I have a stable job, that's more reachable as opposed to me becoming a musician, if that makes sense. Talk to my dad, he's the one that's really more into music, and so he's offered to publish a CD, and not really a CD, I kind of just want to like make music and have someone produce it and mix it and like do a great job with it and then put it on Spotify. I don't really want CDs, I just want music out there, you know what I mean? And so he's offered to do that, but it's a really hard process. I've written many songs, and it's also like my confidence level is like at the floor. So every time I listen to it, I'm like, that's not good enough. Like, I need to add more voices here. It doesn't sound good. You know, like it's just a lot of like inner confidence that is like, I lack confidence, if that's what I'm trying to say. And I can be a perfectionist sometimes. If I'm going to record a video, me performing a song, it usually takes me the number of takes before I actually choose the last one. It's like 50 something, maybe more. Like, that's how many takes. And you know how much time? Like, imagine me recording a 1 minute video, and you know, taking a minute to record it, taking a minute to watch it, another minute to record it, another minute to watch. Like, it takes a long time, and so that's why like YouTube is like it's hard to post something that I really like, and like sometimes I just post it because I'm like, no, I have to post something because I spent so much time trying to perfect it that, you know, at this point, like, how better can my voice get after singing for like 2 hours, you know? I just like want you guys to know where my headspace is at and what I'm thinking, and why I think the way I think. But yeah, if anybody relates, please let me know. Please talk to me. I will talk to you.
But music is my number one thing that I want to do. Like,
as long as I do God's will, like if I continue reading the Bible, if I continue praying, if I just continue singing, like, you know, as long as I sing, that will be my happiness. 10 years from now, if I am a performer, I know that I would be happy because I would be singing about God, I would be meeting new people, I would be hopefully helping others know more about God. If you relate, please let me know. Reach out if you need someone to talk to about like your dreams. It doesn't even have to be like being a musician. It could be anything. And if you feel like it's hard to reach it, like all I want to say is it is possible. It is very possible. It's just a lot of work. I don't know what kind of message this is bringing, but I'm just trying to say, like, if you can go for it, you know? And whatever God wants me to do, I will do it. But for now, I'm just gonna sing to God in my room or whenever someone gives me the opportunity. So it was nice talking to essentially you guys, but like I'm talking to myself, but like talking to you. Okay, alright, well, I hope everyone's having a blessed time. I know COVID is still a real thing right now.
Sadly.
Things are hopefully gonna get back to normal soon. I saw TikTok where someone asked, was it Siri, or I don't know what it was. There's so many like electronic stuff that I don't know about, that they asked it like, when is COVID gonna be over for America, and it said like February of 2022.
If that's true, February 1st is Tuesday, so we'll see. Let's hope Siri's correct. But also, how can Siri be correct? I'm gonna stop. Like, how does she know? Okay, let me stop.
I was like, well, okay, we're somewhat closer if God lets us live until then, you know? Okay. Anyway, yes, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your days, your week, yada yada yada. Like I said, please reach out to me if you want to talk to somebody. I am kind of boring, but I do try to spice it up a little. So, bye!